All right. Welcome to the Crypto Factor. Welcome to another cryptopreneurship show. Welcome to your favorite cryptopreneurship show. If it's your first time here, this channel is all about crypto, all about cryptopreneurship. And today we're going to be talking about a pre-election crash, what it could mean, why are things kind of crashing right now, if crypto can be an indicator of what's coming to the stock market, and what it means for the elections. We're going to be talking about the elections. It's actually quite interesting because most people out there talking about the elections and what this means for crypto, they're extremely wrong, totally wrong. And we're going to be talking about that, as well as we're going to be answering your questions in the chat. So make sure you put your questions in the chat so we can answer them. So today, Sunday, couple of days before elections, let's see what happens. Super excited. I'm actually waiting for it. It's like as if there's a soccer game going on. And, I don't really watch soccer, but I'm really excited about this. Let's see what happens, because let's face it, what goes on in the States affects the world. It just doesn't affect just the States, it affects the whole world, and especially it's going to affect crypto. So let's talk a little bit about what's going to go down, what's going down right now. We're looking at the Bitcoin price. And we'll talk about how this can affect elections as well in the stock market in a second. But if you look at the Bitcoin price right here, it's going down. It went all the way up to 73,300 and so. And it came down to 68,300. Actually lower than that, 67,400. And the funny thing is, even in the last live stream we did, even in my posts, even on X, I actually told you this was going to happen. We talked about it in my group. I told you the trade. You can check all this. This is all documented. I told you that we're looking for a cup and handle. We're probably going to get the double top, get the handle, then continue on the upside around or after the elections. This is exactly what's happening. And if it's your first time here, realize that if you watch this channel, you'll see that we called the bottom at 15.6K before it even got there, won a bet with Gareth Soloway, called the double top before that, called the 30K temporary bottom in between the double top. So if you're not following, if you're not subscribed to this channel so far, or yet, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what else I could do to persuade you to subscribe anymore. Like, either subscribe or miss these videos. It's just up to you, okay? At this point, I'm not gonna beg you to subscribe. You don't wanna subscribe. If you don't like making money, don't. But if you like making money, if you see these calls, if you wanted to get in Salana at $2 and $8 after that, and taking profits at the highest 2 times. If you wanted to get into Fetch after we go into Vayot, rode the wave up and convert it to Fetch and roll it up again, right? If you want these types of calls, if you wanted to know about AI before it even happened, we called AI in the last bull market for this bull market, then you gotta subscribe and follow this channel and hit the bell notification button. You don't wanna do it, don't. I'm not even gonna talk about it anymore. But what's going on right now, we're looking at the charts here. Bitcoin's going down, looks like it's trying to recover here and hold support. Let's see what's gonna happen. But either way, this is part of a cup and handle. This is part of a couple handle here. This is the double top right here. This is the cup. Now we're coming in the candle phase, and it's part of a bigger cup and handle right here. All the way down, came back up. This is the handle, and we're going to start going up to break the tops, and that's what we're in. We're in that range now. This is perfect. We made the perfect calls here, right? And we're looking at altcoins, and they're devastated. There's no even point looking. They're all in the red. Great, awesome. You should have held Bitcoin like I told you to, and took profits when I told you to take profits. So I even told you to take profits around the NVIDIA event and the Bitcoin halving. So again, if you're not subscribed, your problem at this point. If you're new here, it's okay. It's not your fault. You just discovered the channel. Maybe you've seen a couple of videos. You're still learning. You're still checking it out. I understand that. You have an excuse. It's okay. For the rest of you, though, I don't know what you're doing. Okay, so what's going on here? Because Bitcoin right now and crypto might actually give us a hint what's going to happen to the stock markets. And if you look at the stock markets, they haven't been too chirpy either right now. Even though we were going up like crazy, we started going down pre-elections. And a lot of people were saying, so-called experts were saying that because we were going up a couple of weeks ago, that this is because people are anticipating Trump to win, and because they're anticipating Trump to win, they're bullish on the stock market. No, that's not how things work. All right? So first of all, you got your theories messed up. And second of all, that's not what it means. So anybody saying this crap on crypto Twitter, on YouTube, they don't know what they're talking about it. They don't know what they're talking about. So let's talk about the theory. Let's talk about how I see the theory. And let's also look at how the theory changes a little bit, because even the people that got the theory right are a bit wrong as well. Let me explain so you understand. The theory, and I can't remember what it's called right now for the life of me, is that in pre-election years, when you have the right and the left running, if the stock market goes down before the elections, that means that the remaining part, the party that's in power is probably going to lose because of uncertainty and things like that. If the stock market goes up during the last month or two, and that means that the party that's in power is probably going to win because they think that everything's going well, the economy is going to go well, so they're going to win. Now, here's who called it. The only person that actually called this, and to be fair, I actually learned this from that person. So I wanted to research and see if there's any TA to do when it comes to elections, and the one person that called this was Alesios Mistake. But I disagree with him as well. It's funny, and I'll tell you the story why, and I'll tell you how it came out. So Alesios Mistake said that yes, a rise in the stock market couple of weeks before elections means that the power that's in power right now, meaning meaning the Democrats, will stay in power. And we want to see the opposite in the stock market pre-election for the right to win, for the Republicans to win, right? So, but when I saw that video, I'm like, okay, great. Let me research this and deep dive, because that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know everything. So I started researching, and it turns out that, number one, this could change even a week or days before the election. So you might actually have a rising stock market, and a few days or weeks before the election, you have that drop, meaning change of party. Okay, change of party, meaning that the Democrats, in this case, would lose if the stock market's going down and everything's going down, and the Republicans could win. So that's the small little mistake. Maybe it wasn't a mistake, maybe he just didn't mention it, that Alessio made. But to be fair, again, I learned this from Alessio. I was researching it myself, okay? Now, the funny thing is that Alessio then brought on an expert, the guy that created the down theory, and essentially, this applies, and I wanted to research this myself, and I didn't find this out, but I did see it on Alessio's channel again, so props to him, that this is when you have two presidents running. And I wanted to see if there's a difference, because now is so more bipolar, is a different situation. I wanted to see exceptions to the rule. And the exceptions to the rule was when you have a vice president essentially running for elections. So now the plot gets deeper here, right? So now it gets a little bit more different. So right now, this is the opposite for the upcoming months, but now even a few days before, if we go down, it probably means there's going to be a change, meaning Republicans will win. But also, this all goes out the window, because guess what? It's not a president fighting a president, it's a president fighting a vice president. So things change. Now, this happened only a couple of times in history, so we don't know what's going to happen, but it's very interesting. But it just goes to show you that most of the things people believe, the common sense, is bullcrap. And me being a contrarian, that's why I started researching, and that's how I discovered this. Now, of course, I don't have this nailed down. Again, I'm not pretending I know everything here when it comes to technical analysis and markets. I'm also learning. I'm also a student. I'm going to keep on learning all my life. What I'm saying is, when you hear some shit and you hear all this stuff on the internet, whether it's on Twitter, YouTube, and whatever, research it and double check, You have no excuse. There's AI now, which I also use to research. You know, do some research and try to understand. Because a lot of people will tell you things as facts or what they think, which sounds great, sounds logical, but guess what? Markets are irrational. They're not logical. And a lot of times what you think is logical just doesn't mean that. So to end this, not to end this, but to follow up with this, I don't really subscribe to this theory. The reason I don't subscribe to it is A, I don't understand it. B, I think it's relevant, but it's also irrelevant, and I think there's a lot more going on right now. But just to show you, don't believe the hype. I think that's the best I could say it, like Public Enemy. Don't believe the hype. Do some research, see what all this means, and don't let influencers sway you, because you see them on YouTube, they're talking about this, they're talking about it with confidence, like they understand what they're talking about, and generally speaking, I mean, I've made videos calling people out on this channel when there was something they were saying that was completely wrong. I've done that many, many times. But I'm also humble enough to understand that I might be wrong, and that's why I research this. I'm like, why is everyone saying this? This must be wrong. There's missing something, right? And that's how I stumbled on Alesios' video, and then I researched even more, and I saw that it was different when there's a vice president running, but then also, so that was what Alesios said, but I also saw differences with him. So no matter who it is, you have to do your own research. That's what I'm getting to. But it is interesting what's going on now. A lot of people are saying that if Kamala wins, the price, the stock market will go down, and if Trump wins, the stock market will go up. You don't know this. You don't know this. Markets are irrational. Usually, when there's no change, it means there's there's more certainty in the sense that even if things are shit, you know it's going to continue to be shit. So markets kind of tend to be bullish. If Trump wins, maybe there's a bit of volatility, but then I think it's going to go up, especially when it comes to crypto. But there's going to be volatility. But nobody knows if it's going to go fall so much or go up so much or just expect volatility. That's all I got to say. And then let this dust settle and then do your TA and then figure out what's going on. Because again, I said it before, I'll say it again, price talks. Show me the price, I'll tell you the news. I don't care what's going on. We care about price. When everybody was saying the markets are going to crash because this, because the FTC, because of that, and I was saying no, it's going to be the opposite, was because markets are irrational and people got wrecked, and that's what's happening now. So anyway, with that said, let's go to your questions. I want to answer your questions in the chat. I'm drinking my Jack Daniel's Red Dog today. Let me know what you're drinking and where you're tuning in from. I see my man saying, Thiago, when Lambo, please. Do I have my Lambo here? I think I put my Lambo in the car. I've got a small Lambo. It's about this big. It's a toy car. Yum Fam says, hey, boss, still bullish in the gaming? Yes, I'm still bullish in gaming. And I think G-File and everything's going to go up once the narrative and the gaming narrative hits again. I'm actually making videos about this. I think it's going to go up again when people at least expect it. And it's probably going to be in this year or beginning 2025. So let's see what happens. Mohammed says, Paul, looks like Pamela's going to win. We don't know that. Hopefully not, but it is what it is. I'm not going to let election... If it happens, it happens. It is what it is. Now, I'll give you another thing, another theory, or another point of view. And I've said this a year ago, I've said this 6 months ago, I'm going to say it again. The economy's shit. So whether we're going to have a shorter bull market and the bear market is going to come faster, or whether we have a prolonged one or a normal bull market, the bear market will probably be complete shit. It will probably be bad. It will probably go into recession. Everything is fake. There's fake money out there right now. So whatever president's going to win is going to inherit this, and he's going to be blamed, or they're going to be blamed for the shit that's going on. That said, the only chance we have is Trump, in my opinion. Okay, I believe that's the better of the two, and that's what we need. Let's see what happens. I'm bullish. I think crypto, it's going to be very good for crypto, and even if it's short term going up, and we do have a shorter bull market, which we talked about, I'm not going to talk about again in this video. At least we're going to have a higher pump, and we can get ready, and we'll get ready for what's coming, in my opinion. Plus, Trump is so extreme that some of his policies actually might make a difference, like, for example, stopping income tax. I mean, a lot of companies may move to America or back to America, or not, 0% tax on crypto. A lot of companies will move to America, So with these kind of extremities, it might actually save the economy somehow. Putting Bitcoin as a national reserve. He was talking about putting Bitcoin in its treasury. All this might actually change things, and we might see something different. So hopefully, for me, I'm rooting for him. I'm not saying I'm a Democrat or a Republican. I'm just saying I'm rooting for him this time. I think he's the best option right now, this instant. But again, not against the left, not against Democrats. I'm not political. I'm not even in the States. I don't even vote, so it doesn't really matter. Right? I'm just saying what I see and what my views are here. And I think both sides are over-exaggerating for both sides, by the way. I think both sides are lying, some more than others. And I think that, we don't know the truth. Again, there's news for the masses and there's news for the classes. We only get the news for the masses. Great to see you, Harry. Hey, Harry, how are you? Mohammed says, hi, Paul. Yeah. What price points would you recommend taking profit on Near Protocol? I don't have price points for Near Protocol. I've traded Near Protocol at times, but right now I'm not even I'm not even in near. Now I'm just charting Bitcoin, and then I'm playing off of Bitcoin even when it comes to altcoins. I'm charting Bitcoin and Salana. That's it. I'm not confusing myself. And also Ethereum, obviously, to see which direction the trend's going. But even for alt season and mini alt seasons, I'm charting Bitcoin with Salana rather than Bitcoin with Ethereum. And that's how I called the mini alt seasons that I did, because everyone was charting Bitcoin dominance and Ethereum. I was charting Bitcoin and Salana because I saw the switch early, if that makes sense. But right now, it's not a matter of looking at price. Right now, it's more than watch price, see how it acts, let it tell you when to take profits, and also it's more of timing rather than pricing right now. Hello, ready for some turbulences? Yes, we are, John, my man. I heard something like first quarter message in numerology exactly leads to date 2024. Interesting. Let's see. What's up, old fella? Harry says, Bob Lucas said today on Twitter that maybe we're going into 16-year cycles now. Do you have any thoughts? It's too early to have any thoughts on that, and I don't think so. But I do need to look. I want to see what he says in what context before I comment on it. But I don't think so. At least not yet. Terrific market of altcoin today. Okay. What's up, Callie? Henry Beadle. Hi, Paul. Bro, what's up, Knowledge Seeker? How are you doing, man? I bought a lot of Moonbeam Glimmer at average price 26. Do you think I'm screwed? But Harry, I can't remember if it was you. I think it was a Harry. I was advising against getting into this, and there are other coins that are better a while ago. So why are you asking about something I told everyone to get out? I mean, now things can change, but I don't know. I'm not watching it. If you're expecting me to do technical analysis live, understand I can only do an overview. There's no such thing as technical analysis live because it takes many, many hours. So technically, if we look at, let's have a look at Beam. I'll look at Beam. I'm not going to look at Moonriver, but Beam coin. Because did you mention Beam, by the way? Moonbeam, yeah. So looking at Beam. Let's go to the monthly. Yeah, monthly, you've broken down. You've broken support. Your Q to sell on the monthly would have been 0.016. Oh, it says 0.015, so we don't know yet. If this becomes resistance, if it can't get above 0.017, I would sell. Like if it goes back up and can't break 0.017 and goes back down, I would sell it. Just look at the yearly. And maybe try and buy back around the 0.11, I don't think it's even worth. Could go down to 0.010, let's say. You should have got out when I told you. It's hard for me to tell you what to do right now. If it can't get above 0.017, or if you want to be more technical, 0.020, I would get out until it does. And then I would accumulate at 0.020, yes, higher than where it is right now, if it makes the support, and then expect it and see if it breaks out. That's for Beam right now. But again, I'm not in Beam. I'm not gonna lie to you. Also, Trump for sure, I wish. We don't know what happens. Again, markets are irrational. This is just the theories. I sold on my Salana. I will be waiting for a bargain price. I bought at $8. If you took profits from $8, that's great. If you see altcoins moving, buy again. Trump backed Elon Musk. Yeah, Elon Musk is awesome, dude. Paul, look, policies and freedom of speech and all that, depending on what you want to be on the Republican side. If you want to be more controlled, which has its theories, it's like, I know people are saying it's bad and it's really horrible, but it has its theories and it has its place if you look into it. I don't know if Kamala can pull it off, but you know, it's a bit weird. But yeah, again, you know who I'm rooting for. I mean, I have his books over there. If you think Ethereum will ever overtake Bitcoin. Overtake Bitcoin, generally no. At times over profit Bitcoin, yes. But to actually take Bitcoin's place, no. We've talked about this a long time ago, Marco. No, I don't think it will. Do you think Casper will do well this bull market? I think it's going to do good. I think it's going to do well. I just think people are... When I was warning everybody to get out and that it's going to go down, people were attacking me, even though I hold Casper. And when I said I have a long-term position, they didn't understand my views that sometimes you want to take profits and it wasn't going to shoot up to the dollar straight away. We have time. And I talked about the community, how it's acting like the XRP. I mean, they didn't like that and I got attacked. But I'm bullish on Casper and I'm holding Casper. And to be quite honest with you, let's say we're wrong about Casper. It should still be part of your portfolio, in my opinion. Can we still top Bitcoin in quarter? Yes, we can. I don't think so. But the top of Bitcoin could come in early or beginning 2025, mid-2025. But again, because we had such a long consolidation, I don't think that's in play. I'm back to 50-50 for a shorter bull market, opposed to 55-45 that I was when I started talking about it a year ago, just because we consolidated for so long. What are your thoughts on the Dow theory, guy? Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier on the channel. In the next year or couple of, I don't believe it will go down. Okay, Thiago, so I think he doesn't understand Bitcoin, but he understands the market. So when he said that, for example, a better coin than Bitcoin can come that everyone uses, and he doesn't understand the decentralizational power, proof of concept, and how the pyramid of Bitcoin works, and how Bitcoin works as sound hard money. He doesn't understand that, in my opinion. But he understands markets. So what I did when I when I saw that video, I took a step back and humbled myself. And I think the bottom of Bitcoin in the next bear market might actually go down to 25K, although before I was saying 50K. But that also depends on where we top in Bitcoin. But let's see, 20, 30, 20, 25, 30, somewhere around there. But let's see how because I started what he's talking about, Elliott waves and everything. So, and they do correspond to the 85% drop that I was calling for at the if Bitcoin topped at 100 to 140K top. So let's see what happens. But yeah, it did humble me a little bit. And it's good because sometimes I could get over bullish, right? But I still think we're going to have very strong support at 50K. So if we do go down and we're in a bear market, 50K will hold. We'll have a chance to get in and make some profits before we go back down. And then if it breaks again, then we might go down to the 30 or 20K, if that makes sense. And I'll make videos when we get closer talking exactly how this will happen, before it happens, obviously. I think you're a misunderstanding, Kamala. Never ended in wars. Trump 72 hours of chaos around the world in peace. Maybe, we'll see. Full of wicks. Yeah, we're going to have full of wicks this week, in my opinion. What meme coins would you buy during this dip? I wouldn't, and okay, sorry, my bad. If I want to buy meme coins, which I don't suggest on dips, because you can actually buy some blue chip coins that can do very well, and they're better buys and whatever, unless you buy something like Doge, unless you buy something like Foxy for linear chain, just because it's a linear chain play, or maybe Brett for base, I would stay away from meme coins generally. But if you want to know what meme coins I would hold normally, I actually put out a video, meme coins for over 40 years old. You could actually watch that video. I uploaded it like 2-3 days ago. I mean, it's still relevant. What price do you think ADA would hit? I don't know, because I'm out of ADA. We sold the tops on the way down, dude. Like, why would I be in ADA? And I told everyone to get out of ADA. And I told everyone, I mean, you know, it's funny because everybody asks me about things that I told people to get out of on my channel multiple times. I get a lot of hate. And then now, and then time after I said that, people are like, oh, why? What should I get out? You should have got out, dude. How high? I don't know. I don't care because I'm not in it anymore. I would get in it once it breaks a certain range. And then I would like, okay, it's pumping now. Let's see if we can get in and trade it. Because we've already called everything that's going up crazy. We've already made a lot of money. Why get out of these right now? They're doing well. So unless something proves that they can overtake these coins that I'm holding, there's no reason to change. And that's how you trade. That's how you invest. Does that make sense? So asking me after I told you to get out doesn't make sense. You bought Moonbeam, not Beam. Okay, I'll check out Moonbeam for you in a second. Let me just see some of the questions here. I think we can go all the way to 61 and 58. Sure. Why not? I wouldn't even bother trading this volatility. I would just hold. And then if we go down to that level, I would buy on leverage. Am I bearish on Arbitrum? No, I think Arbitrum is being used. I'm just not as bullish as everybody else. After election Bitcoin rally, because it's pumped, yeah, sure, we might do. Paul, are you more bullish on gaming or AF? Okay, good question. Which one do you think will move up first? So, AI moved first before. I think gaming might make the first move this time, but the best way to play this, because of the trend stacking between AI and gaming, and because I told you this was going to happen, you should be getting into AI. Even in the last bull market, I said this bull market has to be AI because it's going to trend stack with gaming, and we're already seeing that. Please get in both narratives. Please, just buy gaming and AI coins. I've said this so many videos, so many live streams. Why choose when you can bet on both here? And that's what you're supposed to do. Is Alluvium a good bet? It's a good addition to a gaming portfolio. It's very strong. And from the old gaming coins, Alluvium is going to be making a comeback, in my opinion, if there are comebacks. So Alluvium can surprise you. By the way, do me a favor and hit this like button if you enjoy what you're watching so far. And just to support the channel, I would really appreciate you hitting that like button if possible, if you don't mind. Like, seriously. If you're driving, you're doing 90 on the freeway, just obviously don't just let go of the steering wheel and push the like button. What you want to do is slam on the brakes, forget about everyone behind you, pull over, right? Stop, even if you're on the freeway, it's okay, they'll understand, and hit the like button. If you're cooking food right now, and your phone is inside, and you have your earpods, and you're listening, and you can't leave the food because you have to go hit the like button because you might burn the food, go ahead, leave the food, go hit the like button. If there's a fire, there's fire extinguishers. It's fine, it's okay. Burnt food's good for you. Charcoal's good for you. They're putting in everything right now. You have activated charcoal and everything. You have it in salt. If you go to an expensive restaurant, you have it in toothpaste. You might as well eat it, right? And if you're having sex, if you're actually listening to this live stream while you're having sex, which is not weird at all, go ahead and hit the like button. You know, reach over while you're doing what you're doing and hit the like button. If she asks what are you doing, just say I'm hitting the like button. It's the crypto factor. She'll completely understand. She'll be like, oh, I love the crypto factor. So go ahead, hit that like button, right? I bought Moonbeam. Okay, so let's check out Moonbeam because I made a mistake. So I feel bad. I thought it was a different coin. Moonbeam coin. Yeah. So I would get out of Moonbeam unless it closes the monthly over 0.177. Let's go to the yearly real quick. Let me confirm that. Yeah, so 0. Yeah. So around 20 cents. If it breaks and makes 20 cents support, then I would buy Moonbeam in the in preparation that it will retest these highs over here, 69 cents, and if it breaks them, yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Maybe you go to $2.3, but I wouldn't bet on it too much. I told you to get out of all these, man. I don't know why people don't listen. You could have been sitting in Salana. Where do you think Salana will go on top? Probably $600-700, maybe $900 by the end of this bull market if it continues. What happened to LCX? Is it because it's working with card? I don't know what LCX is, to be honest with you. BNBTC, have no idea what that is. What is BNBTC? Why does it sound like some sort of scam? Yeah, if you're talking about this, it's a scam. Because what the fuck is this? Well, it's only on PancakeSwap. The live video. There's nothing here. It was released in why not just hold Bitcoin? This was May 2023. I was begging you to get into Bitcoin since the beginning of the year. Fucking hell. What's wrong with you? Why would you get into shit like this? Why would you get in something that sounds like Bitcoin instead of Bitcoin? I don't get it, man. This is what we're drinking today. I think once this finishes, I think for the elections, I think I'm gonna go get some Johnny Blue because I love Johnny Blue. I haven't had it for a while. Someone's shilling something. If I'm new to the market, is it good to buy Bitcoin today or is waiting after election day? Okay, so if you, Leal, hi, welcome to the channel, by the way, welcome to crypto. Congratulations on getting into crypto. If you are new, you should just buy Bitcoin. Just whatever price it is right now, just buy it and hold it, and I'll tell you why. It doesn't matter. If you're new, you're probably not going to put a fortune into it, hopefully. So it doesn't really matter. But what you want to do is you want to get accustomed to buying it. So just buy it. If it goes down, it's okay. You can always buy more as you learn about it. If it goes up, you'll be happy. But once you buy something, your brain shifts and you learn more about it. Until you buy it, you don't learn shit. So buy it so you can get comfortable buying it. And then over time, you can accumulate and see how markets move. Watch this channel, read books, do research, and so on. And I do have videos about this. I have videos about why you should just buy and getting over that. Because what you're going to do, you're going to procrastinate and just get sidelined forever. So you might as well just get it out the way, buy Bitcoin, and then over time, you'll be more comfortable buying and so on, and you can buy again, if that makes sense. So your loss is not completely a loss, if that makes sense. I'm talking about Bitcoin, not crypto as a whole right now, by the way. Right? I'm just talking about Bitcoin to pop your cherry, so to speak. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, if it's your first time on this channel, then understand I have a weird sense of... I'm Greek, so I like humor and I like popping cherries. Anyway, hey Paul, what's a good range to buy Salana and Pulse And please share your targets. I thought you were going to be about pulse. Like, what are you doing? Salana should be bought along with Bitcoin. So if you've already bought Bitcoin like Leia will, maybe buying some Salana as your altcoin of choice right now would be a good idea. And if, before you guys attack me on it, let me show you why. If we go to trading view real quick, Salana is one of the only charts that if you chart with Bitcoin, let's see the full chart here. Look how it's moving. It's moving with Bitcoin. Now, it's overtook Bitcoin. It just completely nailed it last time. And now it's doing the same cup and handle long term that Bitcoin's doing. It's doing all these W patterns. It's doing this this bullish bull flag, everything that Bitcoin's doing. But it looks like it's going to break out and overtake Bitcoin at some point. And if it does, it's going to make you massive amounts of profit compared to Bitcoin. Whilst if you do the same chart with Ethereum, and yes, I have a weird way of looking at these things. I know you could just use the top. You'll look at it's losing against Bitcoin. So it did this cup and handle, failed. Failed again at this inverse heads and shoulders we saw. And as soon as we broke the shoulder on the way down, I told you to get out and start getting into Salana or other coins or just hold Bitcoin. And because I was bullish on Ethereum, and this chart told me I was wrong. So I got to admit when I'm wrong. And at some point I told you guys I'm wrong. As much as I like Ethereum, the charts tell me I was wrong, so get into Salana. So we did with most of our positions, and we got some of that money back. Again, charts don't lie. You have to accept that you made a mistake sometimes. But I do think that Ethereum is going to run, and I don't think this bull market's going to go anywhere without Ethereum. I think Ethereum will follow at some point and surprise everybody. But that doesn't mean you should have a big position in Ethereum and not get into something else, which is proven to run like Solana, like Bitcoin, like ASI, right? And Leia, I'm not sure if it's Leia or Leal or Leal Butros. Where are you from? Are you Greek? No, I don't think you're Greek. But anyway, I don't know how you pronounce your name. Sorry if I butchered it. Hey, Paul. Okay, we already... Yo, Paul, says yours. Could you take a look at Echelon Prime, please? Yeah, I could take a look at Prime Coin real quick, just because I mentioned it. So if I mentioned the coin and you tell me to take a look at it, I will. And I do have a small position in Prime. And look, it looks like... Oh, this is Prime Coin. Sorry. On the monthly, it doesn't look good. The monthly told you to get out at 7.6. On the yearly, we're just at support. If this doesn't hold... If this doesn't hold 6.9, which is right now 6.4, is just, you should get out. Technically, you should get out and get back in if it goes back up all over $7. And then wait and have a mental stop loss. So I'm going to, it's only down 12% from the all-time chart. So you could wait a little bit for it to break. Yeah, if 6.8. So if it's at 6.3 now. No, look, chart-wise, you got to get out. Now, there is support, if you want to be a little less conservative, at 4.5. So you could theoretically wait till 4.5, and if it doesn't bounce, you get out. But in all honesty, I'm going to get out after this video ends. For now, and see if it goes back up. If you're a trader or swing trader, that is. If you're a day trader, obviously this doesn't apply. If you're a long-term investor, may or may not apply. But if you're if you're a day trader, this may not apply. If you're a swing trader or long-time investor, then this does apply. So I'll convert Echelon Prime into something else. What's a good range to buy Solana? Just Buy now, and if it goes down, buy some more. Seriously, that's how simple it is. Like the video if you like these simple answers. Paul, can you take a look? We already did that. Check out Titan. No, stop shilling that. Did you mention that before? Was it you that mentioned it before? I can't remember if that was a shill or not. Anyway, I don't know what it is, so I'm not going to take a look at it. I never mentioned it before, so there's no point in me looking at it. That's the thing. If you're watching this channel, we told you which altcoins are going to do good massively. And we have a 90% success rate. So unless you can beat a 96% success rate, why get into other coins than the ones we mentioned in our portfolios? I don't get it. I mean, we gave you the high caps, the mid caps, and the low, risky, dirty, crazy 100x will go to 0 coins that we believe will do well. Why look at other coins and get wrecked? I know you're programmed to always look at different coins because that's what YouTubers do. They talk about coins every single day because A, they get paid for it. They're shedding things but even if they're not getting paid for it and they're actually looking at these coins, they're doing it because if you talk about the same coins over and over again, you don't get the views. You always want to talk about new coins. So they're doing it for the views and you're accustomed to that. But the truth is that's not how you make money. By chasing every fucking coin on the planet. That's not how it works. You always have to think, will this coin outperform Bitcoin? Will Salana outperform? Yeah, it probably will. Now, let's go down a level. We have ASI as our blue chip our blue chip AI play. Will ChainGPT outperform ASI? Probably. So maybe we should get that. But once you get that and a couple more, you don't want to get every single fucking AI coin. You just don't. It doesn't work that way. And you should always look if it can run what you already have. Right? And if it makes sense or if it's a competitor to what you already have. So maybe it makes sense if you're holding Miria, which is a group of games. It may make sense to have G-File because it's also in gaming, but it tackles the mobile gaming industry. Or it may make sense to get Pixels because it's a standalone game and it could actually make an Axie Infinity type move and it has users. But it doesn't make sense to get into Gamer, which used to be a scam, and it's probably going to scam you again. I'm not saying it's a scam 100%, but I talked about this like years ago, that there was nothing there. It started out as a scam, and now it's making a comeback because it's in the gaming industry, but it's a fucking scam, more than likely. I'm not 100% sure, but why even bother getting into it? I know all these YouTubers were hyping it up like crazy, and they probably got paid to do that. But why? Why in the love of God would you get into GMR or Gamer? Look at this. Look at this chart. Let me show you something. This is how powerful this channel is. First of all, let's look at the technicals. Complete shit. This dumped all the way down, made a move, got out. So it's just pumping, dumping, pumping, dumping. This right here was probably a big dump. Now, I don't know if they changed the team. It's down 98.8% for fuck's sake. It's listed, it's been out since 2022. And it's listed only on MEXC as a centralized exchange and a couple of decentralized exchanges. And look, if you go to my, let me show you something real quick. If you go to my channel here, if you go to my view my channel, and you go to search and you put GMR, and you push enter, obviously. Look at this. GMR update, scam or legit. This was the update with the team I was talking about. GMR Gamer, let's talk about it. Oh God. Real honest analysis of Gamer token, both sides of the story, ends up being a scam. And I talked about it. Let's talk about GMR Doge and fake crypto millionaires. Look at this. Crypto addiction, GMR, why take profits? Boom. Get the fuck out. Reply to Tyler Hill investing, do not watch, if not Tyler, yeah, you should watch that actually. So why bother getting into GMR? We got into GMR as well as SafeMoon, took profits and started saying, get the fuck out, they're scams. And everybody was attacking us. So SafeMoon, people still don't believe it's a scam, it is. And then with GMR, people are still falling for it. I don't get it. I don't understand why you're doing that to yourselves. I just don't. And let's say GMR is not a scam. Let's say it's legit. Let's say the team changed because now they're not listed anymore. Maybe they were fake from the very beginning. Or maybe it's a change of direction or a change of management or whatever. Why get into GMR when you have Miria, GFAL, Pixels, Nakamoto Games, IMX, and all that? What's better? Why? Because it's a shit coin, because it's a smaller market cap. Like, that's not how shit works. It's just a lot more than that. No, I can't look at Moonwell. Sorry, Crypto Greek, but I'm not in Moonwell. I just explained why earlier on, why I'm not looking at all these coins that I don't know about. Unless you have a reason why, I'm not gonna. Fucking hell, I'm just a nice guy. Here, Moonwell coin. Okay, look. So Moonwell actually looks like it made a pretty good move. So it was down here. It's been out since 2022, so there is price history. Made an advance right here in 2024, came back down. This is a Q right here. This is like a cup handle position or an inverse heads and shoulders. I'm pretty sure if we go to the yearly, we'll see it. Kind of. Yeah, cup handle, right? And now it's made a move, went all the way up to 11 cents. Now it's now about 7 cents. You could buy this range. You could buy the range from 4 to 5 cents if you're a bit more aggressive. So yeah, if you want to buy this, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know much about it. It's on Aerodrome, which is interesting. Is this on base? It's on base as well. So what is this, like a layer 3? Okay, so it's interesting. So it's a base play. It's also on Moonbeam. Okay. So it might be worth getting into this as a trade. I wouldn't hold it in my portfolio, but an overview of this chart, just a quick overview, doesn't really scare me. It's actually looking like it's doing well. If you want to be honest about it. Interesting. I might take a look at this myself later on and see what it's all about. So good call. We'll check it out, see if it's good or not. When to take profits in quarter one? Just sharp. Wait. You keep on asking me the same question in every live stream and in the VIP group. Wait and I'll tell you. I can't tell you now what to do from charts that haven't happened yet. All right? Calm down, man. Come on, bro. Bill, my man, how are you? I know you asked something. Yasu Paul, there you go. Mohammed Abdullahi. Paul, when you said first buy Bitcoin, I do understand now. When alt not doing, should you can at least make money on Bitcoin? Yes. But if it's your first bull run, does it make sense because Bitcoin is expensive? Yes, it does, Mohammed. Let me show you something that many people don't show you because they don't know this or don't think of this. All right, let me show you something important. This is real alpha now. The alpha is not telling you what fucking coins to buy. What I'm gonna show you right now is real alpha. All right. So let's say you have $5,000 to invest, okay? And let's say, let's not talk about Bitcoin for sound hard money principles and all that crap. Well, it's not crap actually. That's why I have Bitcoin. But let's not talk about Bitcoin in that sense. Let's just see why you should buy $2,500 in let's say altcoins. Sorry about I'm a bit dyslexic. Sometimes I skip letters. And then another 2,500, let's say, in Bitcoin. Okay? The reason you want to do this is that if your altcoins are wrong, and let's say, why buy Bitcoin? Because it's expensive. It might only 2 or 3x from here. And this is why all the experts tell you not to buy Bitcoin, because you could only 2x or 3x from here, meaning you won't make any significant money in their infinite wisdom. Well, you have to understand that if you have $2,500 split in altcoin and Bitcoin, you're kind of guaranteeing shit. Because let's say your altcoins go to shit. Let's say they go to 0. Your Bitcoin, if it only 2-3x's, you're breaking even. You're making 5,000, your money back, or 3K, or even more, 7,500. So you're protecting this capital. So even if you're wrong with your altcoins, let's say you picked XRP last time and it didn't move for an entire bull market, which I told you, and you missed an entire bull market, well, at least you would have made some money here. And if you got into SafeMoon and it went to 0 and you lost all your money, well, at least from here you'll make your money back. So that's why you want to be holding Bitcoin in your crypto portfolio at the very least of 50%. Does that make sense? It's kind of like a guarantee, right? Or insurance. Even if you miss the top of the bull market, chances are it'll come back in the next bull market because of proof of concept. If Bitcoin doesn't work, nothing will, right? So anyway, that's why you want to be holding Bitcoin in your crypto portfolio. Then you can use Bitcoin to buy the dips if everything goes down. Like if Bitcoin goes down, altcoins go down more, so you can use Bitcoin to buy the dips. Or you can take profits into Bitcoin, and if the crypto still keeps on running, you're still exposed to crypto. And if it keeps on running and you want to buy altcoins, you can look for lagging plays. So there's different strategies you can use Bitcoin with, and that's what most people don't understand or explain because they don't do it. They're just like, oh, they just look, they give you, there are all these experts out there that know, oh, I'm an amazing advisor, and we call this, this is, they don't talk about strategy. This is what this channel's all about, strategy. That's what we talk about in the VIP group. It's in the description down below. It's $49 a month, and we give you calls. We talk about portfolios. We talk about how to make these plays. We do a Zoom call every month where you can actually ask me questions face to face. That's why I also have one-on-one coaching as well. I can just sit with you and show you strategies and how to navigate the crypto space, how to get into DeFi, right? Anyway, that's what I do. Check it out. Just go check it out. It's in the description down below. Nah, not with ETFs. No way. It goes down more than 50% in my opinion. No, so that's wrong. Why are you saying that? Why? Not with ETFs. So when the ETFs came out, and I told you it's going to dump 40%, right? We said it's going to be a dump at the NVIDIA event and around the Bitcoin halving. And everyone's like, no, because now there's ETFs. And we dumped 30%. And I said, it's not enough. We have to at least dump 50%. And we did. 40%. And we did. And with ETFs. Why would you deny that it can't go down 85% with the ETFs, at least for now? Why? Why would you deny that? I don't get it. You have to understand it's very possible. Stop this common knowledge, Michael, man. That's what gets you trapped. That's what gets you wrecked. Next bear market bottom, agree? Yeah, pretty much. Trump 2024. But I have good AI coins just waiting. Well, AI coins are good. You should also get into some gaming as well, in my opinion. I couldn't figure out how to buy Brett on base. I think I have a video. I have a video that shows you how to do it on linear chain. It's the same thing for base. Give me a second. I should have it here. So if you go to my channel real quick and you go to videos, there should be one how to buy Foxy on linear. And it's exactly the same thing but on base for Brett. Here it is. No, that's not the one. Where is it? 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 Sorry about that. I can't find it. Wait. We'll find it. Come on. Where is it? Fuck's sake. Yeah. How to sorry, how to buy crypto coins on Linear. There you go. That's how you get. Sorry about that. So I could have just done that all this time. But yeah, this is the video right here. Check it out. And it's the same thing on base. You just change base for Linear. Same philosophy. Seth says, they were prediction a pullback. I thought about selling, but then turns to a tax event. Yeah, but like a pullback of 85% or 40% is a lot more than what you pay 15% for taxable events. I don't know why you would even consider that. But we're talking about tops and bottoms now. We're not talking about inside. If you're in the States, obviously, taxes are a lot more serious. Game Swift will surprise everyone. Yes, I think so. If you're not buying this morning, you are not good at crypto gambling. Gambling, very good. I agree. Just because you said gambling. Take a look at SD. No, I don't know what that is. I expect Bitcoin to hit high of 150. Yeah, 140,000. And if 140,000 breaks, and we're looking at maybe even 180 to 200,000. But I think the 100 to 140,000 is the safe bet, depending on when it gets there to take profits. So people are now shilling SD Trader. So it's basically a scam, because I can tell by the comments when people do that. Just buy what I'm buying, you will be rich. I'm already rich. Harry, are you a homeless? Well, come on, dude. ADA is a crypto for homeless people. Come on, man. That's cold. Don't do that. I mean, come on. ADA is it's not homeless. As long as it doesn't stay just into he's smart. He knows what to do. When alt season, every single time I make a video in the comment section or in live streams, when's alt season? And I already answered you last time the exact same question, so I'm not going to bother answering. Because I remember you. But I know you by now, man. Hex will outperform again next year, just like it did in 2021. No. No, it won't. Or unlikely it will. And I'm not saying I'm against Hex. I like Hex. I've had Richard Hart on the channel. I've been on his channel. It's not going to do anything without Richard Hart. %95 alts will go to 0.0. Yeah, well, maybe. Not 95%. Maybe a little less. Not Hex on Pulse Chain. Again, why? Don't get me wrong. It's the learning curve and the ease of use to get on Pulse Chain is too complicated for new people. And there's this thin line where you say, yeah, you got to do what's difficult in order to make the profits. But even the crypto advanced people are not bothering. So I don't think so. I think it's going to be very hard. And unless Richard comes back and starts talking like he used to, which was the reason why I thought, back then that you should get in. And I said, as long as Richard Hart's around, you should get in. If he stops, get out. I was right. I got a fucking lot of hate for that, and I stick by my position. That's what happened. I know a lot of people hate me because I don't tell you what you want to hear, but I'm telling you what you need to hear. So look, from 80, 90 people concurrent viewers, we dropped down to 64 viewers just because you didn't like my comments. Well, guess what? I'm here to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Right? Unlike other channels, I love my views. Don't get me wrong. I love my subscribers, but I'm not scared to tickle some feathers and hurt people's feelings in order to help them make money. So what you see here is the truth. No shit, no fluff, no bullshit. That's what this channel's about. That's what I'm about. So if you just want to shill or you just want me to tell you that ADA or XRP or Hex will go to the moon, this is not the channel for you, my friend. And yes, we might be wrong by a lot of coins, but the way we set up our portfolios, we've made money over and over again since 2017. So The dollar will be worth nothing in a couple of years. It will take $1 billion to buy a stick of gum. I don't think the dollar that's what's going to happen to the dollar, in the sense that if the dollar falls, all other currencies also fall. So their currencies, the other currencies, fall a lot strongly, if that's a word, than the dollar. So it makes sense for them to convert into the dollar. So even though the dollar falls and it's complete shit, it's the best complete shit out of the shit pile. So it will take a lot longer for that to happen for the dollar if it happens. Does that make sense? Chat, don't buy Sui. It's a scam. Why is Sui a scam? I'm into Sui. I know a lot of people are shilling it, but why would you call it a scam? What did you see? Let's look at the price to tell us. The price is holding support. The price is forming a cup and handle. So if it breaks up and breaks 2.38, we're almost at whole-time highs. If this is a scam, I'll buy it. I'll buy the scam and hold it. And unless we break under 1.45, I'll keep holding it. Because so far this scam looks fucking good on the charts. And I know the tech works because I know a lot of companies are building on it. So I don't think it's a scam. I disagree with you, man. Respectfully. What do I think about Say? I think Say was worth holding for airdrops. And I think it had the chance to do a lot. But I decided that holding it for airdrops wasn't significant enough because you have to keep on adding to your position for those airdrops to make sense. And airdrop season, I think, is over for now. So I got out of Say. But it is fast. And I like Cosmos Chain, but I got out of Cosmos Chain as well. Why? Because I think AI and gaming will outperform it regardless. So why spread thin and not focus more on specific coins and specific narratives? Hi, bro. Love your live stream. What's up, Mr. Fred? What's the best exchange out there in your opinion? I use MEXC. And even though there was a lot of drama and FUD, I was telling you that I'm continuing to use MEXC. It's been good to me. It's been good to me, and I do suggest you use it, to be honest with you. I love it. It's what I use most. And I've made a video right here, how to buy crypto. How to buy cryptocurrency on an exchange in 5 minutes. This actually shows you how to use MEXC. It also has my affiliate code. This idiot. It also has my affiliate code for MEXC right here. So if you are going to use MEXC, please use my affiliate code if you want to support me. I also have other affiliate codes available if you don't like MEXC. For example, if you go to cryptofactor.com, sorry, cryptofactor.net. Sorry if you see any porn show up there. Ooh, oh, because I spelled it wrong. Cryptofactor.net. And you go to resources here, you can see links of the exchanges I use. But I'm gonna take away KuCoin, I'm gonna take away a couple of these I'm gonna take away a couple of these exchanges, and I'm gonna leave Bybit up, I'm gonna leave CoinMetro for the Europe up, I'm gonna leave MEXC up. Because I don't really use the next one. Unknown KYC just because it's not decentralized, you can find coins that you can't find anywhere else. But yeah, this is like my resources, this is the exchanges I use, or used to use some of them. The wallets I use, and yes, I do hold and use all these wallets. And this is cybersecurity, and then you have some of my services. And if you want to know more about me, You can come here, read who I am, what I do, what services I do. You can go check out the books I've written. I've written multiple books in and outside crypto, so you can check those out. And if you go to gallery, you'll see pictures. This is me featured on HBO Electric Money, The Bitcoin Mystery, different interviews with Roger Ver back then. This is our booth in, for example, this is our booth in Dubai. We went to Dubai. And we have our own booth, as you can see. This is me speaking on, on a panel on stage for Decentralized. That's Tone Vase, Hub Market, so on. There you go. By the University of Nicosia. So yeah, you have different pictures of me, and this Public Enemies, DJ Lord, holding my book, is a good friend of mine, by the way. Antonopoulos, and so on. Casper Team. And I'm going to be putting more pictures up here. That's my dog, that's my cake, and so on. It's me as a speaker. Yeah. And there you go. So you can check out that, cryptofactor.net, if you really want. What happened to my live stream? Oh my god, did I stop my live stream? Did I fuck up? I think I fucked up. Shit. Hopefully I'm still live streaming. I'm not sure what happened. Am I still live streaming? I'm not sure what just happened. It's running? Okay. Did you see the website and everything, or did I switch off the live stream like a complete moron? I can see I'm running, but did I show my live stream, or... I'm live? Okay, good. No, you're still live. We saw it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm drinking, so I made a mistake. I closed this tab. I wasn't sure if I was still streaming or not. Maybe I should stop drinking the Jack and get into some carbonated water. Or actually, it's mineral water, sparkling. All right, let's go up. Where was I? Let's see if we have any more questions here. I love these live streams, by the way. I have so much fun with you guys. It's funny. I love live because everything can go wrong with live. In videos, things are almost perfect. And even though I like leaving some mistakes in there, they're almost perfect, right? But with live, and you can control what you want to leave in and whatnot. In live streams, you never know what happens. It's funny, sometimes my dog just barges in, or some shit happens, or I say something stupid. And then I make it worse trying to save it. I make it even worse. I just enjoy it. I think it's funny. Richard Hart's going to defeat the SEC. Oh, cool. I hope so. I really hope so. And then it might pump. Yeah, sure. So let's see when he fights the second, when he wins, and then we'll see what happens. If you know what happened with XRP, you know you have a lot of time left. If is all I hear in this market. Not sure what you mean. Give this video a like. I agree. What will the next Salana? So the only one that might take market share from Salana is the scam coin, or one of the coins that might take market share from Salana is the scam coin Sui, which we mentioned earlier on. If it's indeed a scam coin, I think it's giving Salana a run for its money, but it's very different, right? It's very different. Oh, in the next bull market, I don't know. The next Salana is going to be Salana. The next Salana is going to be Salana. In the last time when Salana ran all the way to 250, and everybody was telling, take profits, silly. I'm like, nope, it's going to go to 150, break, go to 250, then take profits, and that's what happened. Everyone was looking for the next Salana. Everyone got, no one got out at the top, by the way. And everyone sold early. And then they were trying to find the next Salana. And I was saying, the next Salana is Salana. And ask Shah, ask people in my group, ask my subscribers. I was saying, when Salana drops, buy Salana. Salana's going to be the next Salana. And we started buying at $8 to $10. Right? When it went back down. Now, keep in mind, we rolled it up from $2. And I'm telling you again, next bull market, so the next Salana will be Salana. Nothing's going to take its place. It might run better. Maybe something else takes market share and runs with it. But Salana is the next Salana. Again. They're gonna steal it again. Is ADA the next XRP? Probably. All alts are memes. But we told you, like, when we were in XRP and we took profits into ADA and ADA kept running and XRP didn't do shit, and then we sold this is why ADA, a lot of people from ADA and XRP really hate me. More the XRP because I make fun of them more. But, but yeah. I was cooking eggs, listening with earbuds, and then with the silence. Thank you for hitting the like, ER, man. Thank you so much, man. Thoughts about Agent Layer? I think it's overrated, but may do well. Do you remember your interview with Richard Hart? I remember all my interviews with Richard Hart. I love Richard Hart. Regardless if I agree or think what he did or what he's doing, or this is irrelevant. I appreciate him, A, for coming to my channel, B, for contributing to my book, he didn't need to do that, and C, getting me on his channel. And he is a very smart person, and I kept on saying that even if you don't agree with Hex and what he's talking about, there's a lot to learn about Richard Hart, study what he's doing, right? So, any thoughts on ICP? I told you guys to get out of ICP years ago, like a long time ago. It's overrated. It's not what you think it is. GameSwift, GameSwift will do well. They're also in partnership with ASI. Do you think of my plan to drop shipping to increase cash flow in order to buy crypto? What do you think of my plan to do drop? Okay, so I've tried drop shipping and I wasn't really good at it. But just because I couldn't do it doesn't mean you can't do it. I was good in other things because I've tried everything. I've tried drop shipping, I've tried internet marketing, I've tried a lot of stuff. Drop shipping wasn't really me. But if you do anything to buy crypto as a side hustle and you're good at it, power to you. You should. I do coaching and I do one-on-one sessions and I have the VIP group in the description down below and I use that to buy more crypto. Or most of it. Mayan says, I like Paul. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you. Crypto Greek, thanks for looking at Mooncoin. You're very welcome. I thought you'd like it. I thought of you when I go. Yeah, no, good one. Good one. Very good. You should have told me last month, Crypto Greek. Just dropped my pencil. All right. My John Wick pencil. This is, by the way, a John Wick pencil. By the way, I have some videos coming up, and they're getting edited right now. And they're sponsored videos. Some of them are sponsored videos. And the sponsored videos that are coming out, I want to tell you right now in the live stream, just so you know this as a warning. The sponsored videos that are coming out are actually good fucking projects. I'm actually excited about them. Okay? So make sure there's 3 sponsored videos that are coming out. One's a gaming node. The other one's a node working in the Salana chain. And the third one's a DPIN project. And I'm very excited about all 3 of them. So make sure you check out those videos that are coming out. If you haven't subscribed down below and hit the bell notification button, do that. But I'm genuinely excited about these projects. Now, will it do well? Will it go to the moon? Or will it go to complete shit? I don't know. But I'm excited, right? And I'm involved, as in I bought. So when I get a sponsored video, obviously I get paid. A lot of them I get paid whether it's in the token or with a product, and if I agree to that, it means I actually believe in the project. Otherwise, I'll just get paid in stable coins. And if there's red flags, I just call them in the video. I mean, you've seen my videos. I talk about sponsored projects. I'm like, yeah, but it's probably a scam, and it has this red flag and that red flag. So my sponsored videos are videos to watch, by the way. We called AGI, right? And that was a sponsored video. And we called the nodes, and that was a sponsored video, and they did fucking well. Now, some of them don't do as well, but it's part of your portfolio. And I tell you how much I actually like them in the video. But the ones that are coming out now, pay attention to them. You'll like them. Paul, Ben Cohen predicted Ethereum to drop under 1,500 in his last video. Do you agree? I don't really care what he does. Like, just because somebody predicts something doesn't mean it's going to happen. Short answer, no. Long answer, or longer answer, maybe in the bear market. Okay? But no, I don't think it's going to drop to $1,500 in a bull market. I simply don't. I disagree with him. I lost my shirt now trying to get it back from Brad Garling House. Oh my God, you're an XRP. Sorry about that, man. I'm not homeless, but I have a mortgage to pay. I get it, man. I get it. I'm not the best investor, but... Well, you're investing, though. Yeah, okay. You know, yeah, so, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. William, he's investing. He's in crypto. He's smart. Maybe he hasn't grasped it perfectly yet, but he's in it. Realize that most people are not in it. And a lot of times we make fun of people, but these people actually make a lot more money than us sometimes. So yeah, don't underestimate him. He's watching the crypto factor, right? And he can get very well. I think he's going to do well. By the way, Harry, are you Harry ML? Because if you're Harry ML, I remember you from back in the day, bro. We like your comments. We ain't tourists. Nice. Preach. I think crypto proxy companies are a semantic play, similar to MicroStrategy, Canada, Souls. Yeah, but why? Why not hold the actual token where you have complete control over in custody? So unless you have millions of dollars and you want to do it through something like MicroStrategy, just because tax implications, tax write-offs, and different business ideas, there's no reason not holding the actual token. The actual token is better, in my opinion. Moonwell is a solid project with growing TVL. Yeah, okay. Do you look into crypto proxies? Sui is similar to Near, which I bought on private sale. Sure. I know you're tired of hearing this. Well, we have an alt season coin. An alt season. We're coming up to a mini alt season pretty soon. I'm just not sure if it's going to be a full-blown alt season, but it's inevitable it's going to happen. If Trump wins, I think it's going to happen sooner, even though we might dump then happen, but it's going to happen sooner. Or if Kamala wins and you have to wait for the dust to settle, then I think it's going to happen as well. Inevitably, it's going to happen, guys. Probably before they all get attacked if she wins. Sui's price is similar to what Near did. Yeah, it doesn't mean it's the same thing, though. Causation is not correlation. Correlation is not causation. Do I recommend to continue to accumulate Sui? I think you should move on to other coins as well to diverse your portfolio. My friend Crypto Factor, Bechtara, Crypto Sui will have the first bull run, but I will tell you many reasons that Sui is nasty. Oh, I wouldn't hold it long term. You get in and you take profits, right? Don't get me wrong. Mexi kicked me off their platform because I log in a country that was not supported due to laws. Well, then, I hate to tell you this, but they probably did the right thing. You should have logged in through a VPN and maybe used a Palau ID. Maybe that would have worked. That would have worked, actually. So here, let me help you out real quick. And yes, you can get one of these very easily. Give me a second. Let me just find it. Resources. I haven't put it up to my website. So let me just grab it from here. So here, go get yourself a Palau ID, use a VPN, and sign up. And yes, it's legal. And yes, the Mexi and all exchanges know what a Palau ID is, and they accept it because they want to. Harry, I would continue the charges strong. It depends how much he has. I mean, they will dump this. Yeah, they will dump at some point. Inevitably, that's why you want to take profits on the way up. That's why Harry should diversify into other projects as well. Axler, I know there's a lot of hype around it. I'm not in it. I can't really talk about it. I did trade it for a while, but I got out. Will we have an alt season? Yes. Personally, I would avoid it. There's a lot of pre-allocation to the team. There's pre-allocation. So what? Doesn't mean they can they sell? Do they have any unlocks? Here, let me have a look. Let me see something. So, Sui has an upcoming unlock scheduled for November the 3rd, which is today. Fuck, okay. 74.1 million Sui tokens, which is about 0.74% of the total supply. This event is part of Sui's planned token raise. Okay, it's okay, because as they do the unlock, we're doing a dive down in crypto anyway, so it'll be justified, and then people will probably start buying the dip. But yeah, we have an unlock today, apparently. So maybe if you're overexposed to Sui, you do want to take some profits. By the way, you should use ChatGPT for your research. I know a lot of you don't do that yet. It's free, right? But it really like you guys don't understand how massive this is, right? I have a video here showing you how to do your own research with ChatGPT, with AI, and none of you are watching it. There's like 424 views, and you don't understand the power of this. So for example, look, if I put how to research in my videos, look, how to do your own research in cryptocurrency, right? And in this video, I talk about the VRIN score and how to use the VRIN score. And it is time consuming. It's easy, but it's time consuming. But if you go to ChatGPT, I have ChatGPT 4 here, but you can use the free version as well. Let me show you something right here, okay? So let's say you have a cryptocurrency you want to research and you want to use the VRIN score now, and you don't know what the VRIN score is. Okay, first of all, what is VRIN score? Okay, let's see what the VRIN score is. Not CRIN score, shit. Sorry about that. I meant VRIN score. All right, so it's going to tell you what the VRIN score is now, okay? And its value, it's valuable, rarity, imitable, if you can imitate it, and non-substitutable. It gives you a score, right? So and you can do this for cryptocurrencies, you can do this for investments, you can do this for people that you're hiring or whatever. So let's run a VRIN score. Run VRIN score, for example, on Sui. All right, I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to show you a little bit, okay? So look, it tells you how valuable it is. It tells you how rare it is. It tells you how imitable it is, and it tells you how and it explains to you, all right? Now, what you want to do, you want to change this a little bit and just apply a score. So apply a score on each factor, all right? From 1 to 10. Did we do it? Yeah, okay, it's fine. So look, now ChatGPT is giving you the valuable, it's giving you a 9. So is unique parallel transaction, and it gives you the value. He's giving you an 8 for rarity, 9 for imitability, and 8 for non-substitutability. And it's giving you a 34 out of 40 score. Now this is actually kind of interesting because I actually disagree with this. But it is what it is, right? Maybe it's changed because last time I did this, it was a lower score, but it's still high. But you want to take the VRIN score and you want to compare it to other cryptocurrencies. Anyway, I'm a bit drunk. Look, or tipsy. Watch this video here. It shows it shows you how to use the VRIN score. Give me a second.
And trade the way you prefer. It's simple. There are many ways, and also betting is.
All right. In this video, this video shows you how to use the VRIN score with ChatGPT for different currencies, and it shows you how I do research. This is for Dogecoin, for example. Right? And it shows you how I use it, because I actually tweak the VRIN score a little bit than what ChatGPT does. It shows you how I personally do it. And it's basically a shortcut if you don't have to do the math yourself. So make sure you watch that video. I'm a bit tipsy, so forgive me. That's why I'm drinking sparkling water now. All right, I'm not going to answer all the questions now because I'm going to be ending the live stream pretty soon. So I'm just going to answer some of these questions. And I do see Crypto Tech Audi. saying in a video that you upload 2 days ago, I think I told about a meme coin Hoppy. It dumped a little today, but pumped again a lot. The reason a big exchange holder is, yeah, I don't care. But thank you. Your hodl moment. Yeah, I did a video on which meme coins to hodl and which ones you need to trade fast. Hoppy might have been a fast trade. Yeah, XRP and ICP are far the worst investment. I was warning people about those, man. I was warning. Is Paul drunk? A little bit, Harry. A tad. Tipsy, not drunk. Harry ML. Yeah, I see. I remember you, man. Yeah, I remember you, bro. You're awesome. What you learn in crypto, you can apply to stocks. Yes, you can. Or what you learn from stocks and real estate, you can apply to crypto, but there's some differences. But yes. Don't marry any altcoin, only marry Bitcoin. Totally agree, Varian. Totally agree, man. If you already have a MEXC account that you've been using, can you get the Palau ID and edit your current MEXC account? I have. As in, if you haven't used your ID yet to go into the next tier, yes. Paul, have you looked into halal and Islamic coins? Do you think... I interviewed someone about it, and they talked about if certain coins are halal or not, but I'm not Arab, so I'm not really qualified. Yeah, the unlocks today. Thank you very much, Varian. Really appreciate you. We're still on track to make millions. Yes. Since you mentioned ChatGPT, what do you think of ChainGPT? I think it's good. I think it's a good cryptocurrency for the AI industry. It's got a very powerful name. It should be part of your portfolio, your risk portfolio in your altcoins segment. Have a nice day, my friend. Thank you. All right. Heroes of Navia, you should keep a small position in your crypto portfolio. Thank you so much. Really appreciate all of you. Thank you. Please like this video. I would really appreciate it. Make sure you don't miss the videos that come out this week. They're very important the week after. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.